This is the wonderful platform that bring to us, sent to us by the universe. And this is a time for us to make a decision. Okay? Then for those of you who come here every week, as they mentioned, repetition is the mother of success. Every week we come, repetition is the mother of success. If repetition is the mother of success, then who is the father? The father is decision making, because the father who decide when to do it, when to make it. Okay, because if you have not made a decision, that's why they say a man without a decision cannot be started. A man with a decision cannot be stopped. So once we make a decision, we become unstoppable force that can move the world. They said we can move mountain. Belief can move mountain. We have to believe in ourselves. We have to believe the company. We have to believe in the product. First of all, we have to believe that the product can do wonders for us. First, that's why we don't ask you to sell the product. Just join and consume the product and feel it. Because selling is nothing but the transfer of feelings, right? We have to feel about the product. Only then we can share with other people with full of conviction. That's why we say deal with confidence. Once we have confidence, we can speak very proudly. We share with people because selling is nothing but transfer of feeling. I repeat that because the word sell itself means sharing enthusiastically with lots of love. We have to love what we do and love the people whom we serve. These are the glue that holds success together. Success is not what you see in others, but what you see in yourself with the help of others. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned. We're going to bring to you our coach, your friend and my friend, Dr. Maha. All right. Doctor, are you ready to guide us step by step how to do it? All right. Because I believe.
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. So now, please, I give you now, ladies and gentlemen, one and only, Dr. Mahadevan. Going to deal with confidence, Dynasty Global.
Am I loud and clear, Pon? Hello, Pon. Am I loud and clear?
Yeah, loud and clear.
All right.
All right.
Oh, this. Hello, guys. How are y'all? I went out for a movie with the family. That's the beauty about this life. That's the beauty about business. You can juggle your life, and then at the same time you do the business. You see, all of us, who doesn't want success? All of us want money. Who doesn't want money? If you come here and you say the money, you only want health, then you're wrong place. Because without health, there is no money. Without money, there's no health. And we are in a world, we have to come to a balance in life. JOB, they say jackass of a boss. But I say it's not a jackass of a boss. JOB means we want to do business. We want to join business. JOB, join business. But we don't know how to do it. So we go to someone who's doing business so that one day we join business. And how do we, what are we doing there? We are actually learning how to do the business by working for that, to gain the experience. Because without experience, we cannot open a business. Without experience, we cannot open a business. No one can just walk in and start a business. You need experience to start a business, guys. So network marketing, as it was called, 85 years ago, were designed for people like you and me who were working before. I worked for almost 8 years in income tax department as a tax officer. And to say that I was enjoying my work there, yes, I did. I love tax. But I don't like to pay tax. Who wants to pay tax? But I don't want anything to tax me to earn the income. You see, income means it must come inside you. Income, tax. They make it to tax you because you are bringing the income. So what must income? How to get the income? How do I get the income? There are many, many ways to get the income. And most important income is your breath, guys. If there is no breath coming for me this morning, then there's nothing for me to talk about. In Hindi, we say hangama ho gaya. Hangama ho gaya means crisis will come if there's no breath coming to your house. How many of you agree with me? My first and most important income that I get for the day is my breath. If you all say yes, then say I do. Okay, while you are doing that, I can prepare myself to get my coat on. Okay, say I do. Okay, my first income for the day is my breath. How many say you agree? And today, if you can see, we don't get a lot of people like during the pandemic. We don't need a lot of people to do business now because one person can do many business. One person can sit in one place and travel the world. We are in such situation, guys. I just came back after enjoying Deadpool and Wolverine. If you get a chance, please watch the movie. It's a satire. We call it satire. It's a satire that talks about the current affairs of the world. And it's very sad, according to the satire. And that's what's happening around the world, guys. That's what's happening around the world. Okay. So, my new specs. That's what's happening around the world. And what is happening around the world? We all are bombarded to run after something. And then we are bombarded to get up on a Monday morning to go into a traffic jam. And most of the heart attacks in the world are happening on a Monday morning. How many of you, if you're working or you worked before, you enjoyed doing that? If you didn't enjoy that, say I do. I don't enjoy, Dr. Maha, getting up on a Monday morning, rushing through a traffic jam to go to my work. I don't enjoy means, then like Lida, I know you will be the first one to say, okay, how many of you feel like you like to wake up in the morning, be with your family, see the sun, enjoy the sun, walk in the sun? How many would like to do that? Is that only Morgan and both of you here? Guys, if you don't participate, you don't win the game. Today, we don't need serious people to make decisions. We need audience who can listen. And the audience who can listen and participate are the audience who are learning. And this is a learning session. Those of you who are new, if you listen to what is this, Amin has shared, and you want to do about it, then I come in here to coach you free of charge. From 2011 to 2017, I was doing it not free of charge. I was charging companies like insurance companies. I used to charge for 10K. I can go even 10K USD if I want to. But when the insurance company asked me, how much do you charge us for your thing? I used to tell them that, what is your budget? Use me, but don't abuse me. Use me, but don't abuse me. Why am I saying that? Because people today don't value teachers. One of the biggest drop of excellence, one of the biggest drop of success, one of the biggest drop of quality is because people don't respect teachers. When you don't respect a teacher who's teaching, how can you expect to get the earning? And we, from the age of 22, when I was introduced to this system, I saw, my God, I got another pathway where I can excel, where I can succeed, where I can excel first, then I succeed. What is the difference? Why am I saying I can excel first? Because it gives me confidence that I can do something. What is a job? The real definition of job I'll give you now. Upon, can you please write for me? That I do something every day repeatedly, hoping one day I'll be a success. I do something repeatedly, hoping one day I'll be a success. That is the definition for job. Do you agree? If you agree, say I do. If you agree to what I say I do. Okay? That I agree, Dr. Maha, that you don't have to write long, say I do. Then I am the right place. Okay? We don't need a lot of people. We need a few people to bring a lot of people. Those of you who are watching this, you know what we used to do when somebody's watching, we will take live, we'll put in Facebook, we'll take live and put there. It's not to make us popular, to make yourself popular. That is the current era now. Some people say, Dr. Maha, you're too much of your face is being there, too much because I want to market myself for Dynas. For last Dynas is already marketed by those who brought it until here to us. Now they have passed the baton to me. And now what happened to me during this, the passing of the baton to me, first I must build a root here first. I must be rooted into what I am doing. If I keep on doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different result is insanity, guys. Within the word insanity, there's a Malay word, insan. Insan means I'm just normal human being. In Malay, insan means normal human being. If I stay alone as a tree, then it's okay. Because a tree, it looks like as though it's staying alone. The tree's roots are all communicating with each other. The trees are working with each other, guys. No trees can survive without the support of other trees. The trees look very silently standing, giving us the fruits, giving us the whatever we want, because underneath, they're communicating with everyone. Each tree has got its own objective. One tree wants to be there to give fruits. One tree wants to give leaves. One tree wants to do this, want to do that. But they work together very, very well. It's only humans. We are not working well. We are questioning the company. We are questioning this, but we are not questioning ourselves. If you come here for help, enjoy the help. And if the product they give you is not benefiting you now, they change the product, because not for one person. They have to see on the scale of many. And for the good of all, it's very important. Let me tell you, how can Rosenta help you for the income? If a breath comes in the morning, I'm 62 years old, I can feel like a 26 years old. If just Rosenta alone is good enough for me, for wellness, guys. I'm not here to go and take care of that diabetic guy in my neighbor's house. I'm not here to go and take care of diabetic guy in some clinics. That is doctor's job. Why should I do doctor's job? I didn't study for a medical doctor, though I have a doctorate, but I didn't study for a medical doctor. That's doctor's job. Why are you and I doing that job? We came here to take care of myself, take care of ourselves, take care of family, take care of everybody. And that everybody is the one that's within your ambit, within your care, within your composure. And if you cannot take care of your own people, who gave us the right to take care of others, guys? In this business called network marketing profession, I'm not here to lead other people. I'm not here to manage other people. That's not my job. In network marketing business, which when he started, there's only one intention. I use the product to take care of my breath in the morning. I use the product to take care of my balance in the morning. When the breath comes, the universe comes. The universe comes with all the energy I need. They call it 11 different energies. They call it 11 different energies. And our forefathers gave a name for the energy, Siranjeevis. The 11 energies that's in your breath are alive personalities helping you. The 11 kinds of energy inside you. And that energy comes to rotate your cells so that your cells will propel the right way, so that your cells will make you to become a very powerful law of attraction. You are the law of attraction. There is no secret, guys. They made us to think there is a big secret here. No. Pandemic came to make us realize that many of us have not realized it. We are still finding fault at the company, finding fault at this, but nobody is pointing the fingers back here. My breath is the most important thing. If you say I do, say I do. Put that I do. Yes, breath is the most important thing, Dr. Maha. That is my first income for the day. And that income is 24,030. If I want to put a value for the income, it's 24,030 per day. I'm getting 24,030 per day. God is giving me $24,030 every day. And that breath, if I don't take care, why should I question the company? Why should I question that? I'm here to take care of my breath. So if you are here, the 23 of you, one of you understand this into seriously, you want to take this breath to help other people. And within the breath is the one that gives you power. We have in Malaysia a guy who pulled a lorry with just his hair. Is the power coming from the hair? Is the power coming from his body? Or is the power coming from his breath, guys? Your breath is your elixir of life. Your breath is the elixir of life. If we use it the right way, it can take you a big way. If most of us, when we get up in the morning, how many of you heard we say thank you? If we believe in some path that you're walking on, whether it's the path to Jesus Christ, whether it's the path to the Nur, or whether it's the path to the Nirvana, whether it's the path to this thing, doesn't matter which path you walk on. That's your personal responsibility, your personal capacity and capability for yourself. And that is a belief system. But within the belief system, there can be limitation, there can be good, bad, ugly, like anything else. You have come into Dynasty, which is a very powerful belief system that I believe from the age of 22, and I see it my personal way. I never imposed on you, but I just proposed to you. I say, you know something? This is fantastic. I joined here and I am seeing the changes in me. Monkey see, monkey do. I'm the monkey. I'm using it every day. If I don't change myself, very soon another monkey is coming to change me. The monkey is called AI. Artificial intelligence is real, guy. In Deadpool, actually, the whole story is all about multiverse. It's all about all this is coming. So if you really want to do well, what should you do now? How many of you are very, very serious? Even if you're new today, you can say, I do. Because if you're very serious, the universe will be serious with you. If you're not serious, don't waste your time here. Don't waste your time with us. Okay? So if you say, I'm very serious, say, I do. I do, Dr. Maha, I'm very serious. I'm going to give you the secret how to use your breath very well. Okay? Let me take a sip of water. Then tell me how serious you are. Rest of you want to leave, you can go. Even if there's one person here, I will give you the same energy because we just need one tree, one seed to create a tree. We just need one fire to burn any problems in life. And you are the one. And if you say, I do, very soon you're going to make six-figure income. How many of you want to make six-figure income in 6 months? 6 figures in 6 months. Six-figure income, if it's USD income, fantastic. I asked one of my person who joined me recently, how much you want to earn in the next 6 months? Tell me. Then he said, 20,000 ringgit, sir. I said, why not we make it 20,000 USD? If we make 20,000 USD, you will land somewhere, and then you can pick your 20,000. The reason why I wanted to migrate from Malaysia a long time ago, which didn't happen, I didn't want it to happen also. But at that time, I was so bad a situation. I said, if I earn here, I may earn only this much. But if I earn in USD, I can earn 4 times more or 5 times more. Thank God a system like this came, then I don't have to go out because I can earn from here. Thank God a system like this came with products. If there is no product, we call it money game. If you are playing money game in this system, don't waste your time, guys, because it will kill you back. When you play with money game, what happens? The money will play the game, not you. In this kind of business, like what Paul Pilzer said, you are not in the business of making money. You are in the business of people touching people, touching people, touching people, touching people business. We build the people, people build the business. We build the people, people build the business. In any business, people are our assets. You are an asset to your business. I am an asset to my business. If I'm running, suppose any other business, suppose I'm running a restaurant, and then if you come and ask me, there's one, my friend Wani here, Miss Wani came and asked me, Dr. Maha, you're running a restaurant now. I want to learn how to run your restaurant. I said, yes, Wani, I can help you. No problem, no issues. But deep in my heart said, if I teach her, she's going to be my competitor. Why should I teach her everything? I'll keep something under my sleeves. I'm not going to give her everything. I'll teach her everything, but I will hold back something. Because why? She'll be my competitor. But in this business, I'm an open book. Transparent. I'm a parent to her. So I'm very transparent. I don't hide anything. I won't fear that if she overtakes me, then it's going to be very bad for me. I won't do that. I even, like Mr. Amin may not benefit from me or I may not benefit from it, doesn't really matter for me. Because if Amin grows as a powerful speaker, it is the grace of the creator. And the creator will say, you have contributed to make Amin powerful. I will make sure that I give you more. I will give you more. This is what we call, can you all somebody write for me? My breath comes to me in the morning for one thing, number one. My breath comes to me for share economy. Can you write this word, share economy? Share economy is very popular among the Eastern world. Whether you're a Malay, whether you're Indian, whether you're Chinese, if you're in the Eastern world, we believed in share economy. My mother, every time we don't have anything in the house, my mother will ask the neighbor, hey, do you have some salt? Do you have some sugar? Can we borrow? Then the neighbor will come and ask the next day, can you give this? Can you give that? We'll borrow. If both the neighbors don't have anything, 7 p.m., when all the houses in the estates, no electricity, nothing, the mother will call for me. My mother will call for me. Ayah, can you go down and please buy for me this? Then I have to run down through the darkness, calling God's name. God, 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 God. I go and buy something. They God, God, God. I'll run back. So either they get the neighbors or they use people like us to go and do that job for them. Some of you would have experienced that in your villages. But you see, that's how things were easily accessible to them. Today, we are sitting in a place where we don't know our neighbor on the left, we don't know the neighbor on the right. One day, the neighbor's BMW goes and bangs into the car. The family almost died. Then we know the neighbor's living the next door. It happened to me in real life, guys. In a place called Subang Jaya, my wife and I, about 2 a.m., 3 a.m., we were about to sleep. We heard a big bang. We thought there was somebody bombed the place. And it's hardly that can happen in Malaysia. And we prayed it will never happen in Malaysia. It was like a big bang. Then we saw our neighbor's house was all in the fume. That man came drunk on a Friday night. Instead of breaking the system, he engaged the gear. And then he rammed into the house. Thank God the grandmother was watching a movie with the children. And the grandmother was just about a few minutes before that, she took the children up to put to sleep. And then the car went and rammed the television. Everything went haywire, guys. The entire neighborhood, Malay, Chinese, Indian, whoever there, all of us ran to save the guy. And I went inside. I took the guy out. And that guy was in daze. You don't know what he did. And then I say, he took the guy, I asked the other people to go and bring the children all down. And all of us brought them down. Then suddenly the whole place was lightened up. Some of you, if you know USJ 4, behind the Surau, behind these all the there's a Petronas, there's a Shell station, you'll know what I'm talking about. All of them came. Suddenly the whole thing became like a carnival. You see, today's world, only when people got problem, you make it a carnival. When people are enjoying their life, they park the BMW, we feel jealous for them. That is the most dangerous thing that's happening in the world now, guys. We are becoming killers. We are not becoming builders. God never gave you the breath to kill people, guys. He gave you breath to build people. Why I'm so proud of this industry? Because when I build people, I just build people. I don't worry when my receiving is come. That's not for me to worry. As long as I'm building, I know the receiving is a natural process. So your breath is here to build people. Otherwise, God will take the breath from you. Suppose you're complaining and complaining and complaining and complaining. Then the morning before before the guy up there may be somebody assigned to send breath to you. We can call it my guardian angel. Then God will say, this guy is always complaining. I think he doesn't like that place down there. Maybe we send him to heaven. He thinks it's hell. Pull him up. Pull him up. How did they pull you up? They stop the breath for you guys. They stop the breath for you. Do you want that to happen? Do you want your breath to be taken away? How many say, I don't want? Say, I don't want the breath to take away. You say, I do. Okay. So I do here means I don't want. If you marry a lady in the thing, the priest will ask you, or pastor will ask you one straight away, one direct question. Do you or don't? You say, I do, I do, I do. Then after that, go outside, you'll fight. Inside, you say, I do, you committed. Why are you fighting outside? When you say, I do, is I do, till that. Till that, guys. Both spouses, we say, I do, is 100% commitment. A marriage is 100% commitment. Whether you're a male or female doesn't really matter. It's 100% commitment. The same thing, if you make this your 100% commitment, whether this guy do it or that guy do it, doesn't matter. You are giving 100% of life. When you give 100%, the universe will give you 1,000,000% back. Many of us are not giving in 100%. That's why they call it upper 6. The word upper 6 means what you know. Your 6 is already triggered. It's already up, but your bottom is not triggered. Up here, you got all the intelligence. You got the degrees. You got the masters. You went to US to study, you went UK to study, everything is already there. This is your upper six. Your upper six, but down not working. The entire Deadpool movie is all about how the corporate world is going haywire. And that is the biggest issue now working all over the world, guys. And then what did they say? I like you guys must go and watch. When people lie to us, they say what? Educated wish. I'm just making an educated wish. I'm not lying to you. So lie will never take us anywhere, guys. L-I-E, lie, low in energy. When I get up in the morning, if my breath is low, I'm low in energy. Can you all write this down? The word lie means low in energy. And very soon, those people will have throat problem. They cannot be having, they can't speak like the way they speak, I'm speaking. Because when your throat is disturbed, your entire thing is disturbed, guys. Low in energy affects your throat. Your throat is the most powerful power God has given us. Above the throat, when you got sickness, we call it upper respiratory disorder, upper respiratory infection, URTI. Upper respiratory throat infection, URTI. So anything that comes, whether it's a viral, it will stop at your throat. The throat is the most powerful thing God has given us. And your endocrine system starts from your throat. Your endocrine system doesn't work here, everything will go haywire, guys. What is inside that? What this culture call it, that culture call it, whether it's called chakra, that's none of your business, my business. It's not anybody's business. It's energy working within, and then they give specific name for it. If I take Rosenta in the morning, which comes from Mother Nature, anything that comes from Mother Nature is part of mine because I am made from Mother Nature. How was I made? If you are going to read your scriptures, if you read your Bible, if you read your Quran, if you read your Torah, if you read your Gita, if you read whatever book Buddha wrote, anything you read, he said, out of earth, man was created. Out of earth, man was created. Out of image of God, man was created. Where is the image of man? The light in you is image of God. The body is image of earth. These two combined give you power, guys. What is earth made of? Upon, please write for me. Earth is made of fire. There is a lot of pit fire under earth, guys. Volcano fire comes from where? There must be fire under the earth. There is fire under you. In your private part, there is a lot of fire. That is why we create from that. Whether you have pennies, Shakespeare calls it pennies. Every creation comes from pennies for men. Every creation comes from the egg of a woman, which is in the valley, the yoni we call it. This is a mature talk I'm giving you, no children here. But even children here, they know better than us because they watch Netflix. My father, when I watched Dr. No with him, Dr. No came in 1962, the year I was born. I must have watched it when I'm maybe 8 or 10 years old. My father closed my eyes when Ursula Andress came out from the water. Today, I don't know how to close my children's eyes. My Netflix is showing everything. So today, children know everything, guys. Don't think they don't know. I never treat my children as children when they were young. I always treat them as adult. My concept is very simple. Treat a child as an adult, treat an adult as a child. You will be balanced. So the Holy Spirit is your breath. And that breath flows to you first thing in the morning. And that breath triggers your earth. Your earth has got fire. Your body has got fire. Your earth has got wind. Your body has got wind, W-I-N-D. Your earth has got air. The body has got air. The earth has got water. 76% is water. The body also 76% water. Earth has got electricity, amber. Your body also has got amber. The 5 elements make my body. If my 5 elements are not balanced, Chinese will never buy a house if their feng shui is not right. They make their 5 elements must be balanced. If there is no balance, they will never buy the house, no matter how many millions the house is being sold. So my 5 elements must be balanced, guys. That balance must be 100%. And look at the word balance. There are 3 words there, 3 different or 5 different meanings there. First, B-A-L-A. B-A-L-A in the ancient word is Bala. Bala means child inside. The person inside me who is always longing for something new is called Bala. Child in me. There is a child in me. no matter how old I grow, I always look for the lap of my mother. When no matter how young you are, you want the lap of the mother. No matter how old you are, you want the lap of the mother. The inside me is called Bala. Who is the guy outside me is called Balan. You put an N. That means I'm part of nature. N is nature. So Bala is inside me. Balan is outside of me. Okay, so you see, B, I already got Balan taken care. Then what is the CE? Child enthusiasm. Child enthusiasm. Or if you're an adult, it's called charisma energy or charismatic energy. Charismatic energy. Okay, so balance means I have the child enthusiasm in me, and which is triggering the child outside of me and also triggering the child inside me. When all these are in one order, I'm in balance. And we call it composed. I compose my music when I'm in balance. We call it calm, connected to Almighty, CALM, composed Almighty. So I am a composed Almighty. I'm not Almighty. I'm a composed Almighty. I can never become Almighty, guys. So I don't have to fight with my Muslim brethren. I don't have to fight my Christian brethren. I don't have to fight with any brethren because they are part of me through my breath. Your breath and my breath, that's how we are connected. We are not connected by soul. Your soul and my soul are totally different entity. You are not connected by body. Your body and my body is totally different entity. You are not connected by your belief. Your belief and my belief is totally different. You are born in Nigeria, I'm born in Malaysia. How can our belief will be the same? If you are born in Singapore, I am born in Malaysia, maybe quite similar because same land. If you're born in Thailand, I'm born in Malaysia, maybe you can, but language different, that's all. So unity in diversity, guys. Remember I told you the word insan. Upon, please you write for me, you are very good in Malay. INSAN, insan. In, sun, means the word SAN. Okay, SAN. In English is SUN. Sun means like Nissan. Sun means the one within who's so much of power. Insan means the inner one with so much of power. That's all, guys. Today we have Google translation. We have Google etymology. Nobody bothers to learn that. When Dr. Maha says, oh, this guy is too much on words and all that, guys, I take a lot of trouble to find why this word was used by the wordsmith when he created word. I will go and look for the root word. I go and look for where this word created from. Is it Proto-English? Proto-English means most of the words come from India. Proto-English. Is it Proto-German? Most of the words come from Germany. And Germany took a lot of words from India. We cannot run away from India and China, guys. They have been there from ancient times. So Chindia effect means China and India effect. And if we look over the China, CHI, go and ask any Chinese. Chi means energy. Na means I. In Tamil also I. In Sanskrit also I. And then in every language is na. In Malay we say nama, my, and the universe, nama, na. So naga means ego. So I have an ego energy, and that energy must be balanced, China. Then India, insan, in, dia means light. There is a light energy inside me. Why does Africa has got Africa, America has got America? This Ika energy means they have been there on earth for ancient times, guys. That's why America and all that. So all these, who must know? It's not historical, it's not geographical that you must know. You must know about yourself, your connection with Mother Earth, your connection with all the 5 elements, your connection with yourself. You don't know all this, then you point that country is no good, this country is no good, then everybody comes to Malaysia now. I go to my Bukit Bintang. One time Bukit Bintang is a red light area, everybody's scared to go. I go there, I'm very scared to go, but tomorrow they'll talk about that in income tax. Today I go there, I see Dubai there, I see Turkey there, I see everybody in the world there, but no Malaysians there. And those days we want to go to a very posh place to prospect up marketing. We call it up marketing. My brother, Pa Amin is still an insurance, is still a manager for mutual fund. And in mutual fund or insurance, we must do up marketing prospecting. We learn how to do up marketing prospecting. Apon also knows that. So we go to places which are trendy. People who buy very expensive clothes, very expensive watches. We go there from morning to evening, we are there. Hello, hi, how are you? I'm teaching you now prospecting. Do you all want to know how to prospect up market? Okay. Many people are wasting their time chasing after many things, but not doing their work properly. They want the big money, but they are not professionals. Now, let me help you to define the word profession. A professional is the one who completes his job. A professional is the one who completes his job. If I join here, I must finish here. Otherwise, I don't go to anywhere. I take one, I be in one, I become one. I repeat that. I take one, I be in one, I become one. Until I become one, I don't see anything else. Since I came out from the earlier platform, which I completed, I became a crown ambassador there. I got so many offers coming. Even this morning, somebody is bombarding me with some bitcoins. Is working. I said, the moment I'm committed here, I will never see anything else. No matter how big money I can make there, no matter how small money I make here, it doesn't matter for me because I'm a professional. I committed in here. When I said a word to Mr. Harry, I'm here to help you. I mean what I say what I mean. Even though it's so difficult, I'll be here. It's not for money, guys. If you are coming here to chase money, if you think Dr. Maha is talking about money, then you don't understand the system. This system was about humanity. This system was about unity. This system is taking care of inner shine. Once I learn here that, I teach you. Once I teach you, you teach 2 people. Once the 2 people come, they teach to 4 people. 4 people teach, then it spreads out fast, guys. That is the reason why I love this industry. Anyone who makes a fun of this industry, I get very angry. Go and watch in Netflix a movie called Runaway 34. Please, guys, go and watch the movie to understand, keep the faith. How the pilot landed 150 people, and the 150 people, because of one negligence from the guy who was supposed to be in that center that supposed to divert the plane to another airport. From Doha, they came to land in Cochin, Kerala. But they're supposed to land in Trivandrum, but Trivandrum guys forgot to tell him that the wind is blowing in. The wind is blowing in. So now what happened? They are told to land in another place. The guy forgot to announce. It's not the fault of the pilot, but how the pilot took the risk. So he came and attempted the first time to land. The winds were so strong. He didn't want to kill the people, didn't want to kill anybody. He took off again up in the air, and he told that station there where he's landing the pilot, please give me runaway 34. Then the people there said, guys, this guy is going to kill 150 people. Runaway 34 is one of the most dangerous runaway in the world. The winds are so strong against him. Always remember, a kite flies against the wind. The aeroplane flies against the wind. And here the wind is now double many times. He said he's going to break the aeroplane with the power now. He's going to kill everybody. Now, they didn't know how he's going to do it. The assistant, the co-pilot, this simple girl, just joined the pilot and became his assistant to see how good he is. Then what happened? He managed to land the thing, and all the guys in the airway, this thing, they said, please get the ambulance, everything ready. This thing is going to explode. But what happened was he landed it perfectly, but he was investigated. He was taken to the court, and then they found that he was accused. You know, it sounds like the movie Flight by Denzel Washington, who flew the plane backwards, but nothing to do with the story, guys. It's a true story that happened from Doha to India. That pilot, he was not, first they wanted to remove him from flying forever. But because of his sincerity and because the way he landed, he will ask the guy, the prosecutor, why didn't you terminate me? You wouldn't have tarnished my name now. Now my name is tarnished. However good our people will only talk about this. He said, no, I didn't terminate you because I want to lose a man like you. It's your faith that landed the plane perfectly. You closed your eyes, but you saw the plane landing in your eyes. If I can see it in my head, I can have it in my hand. If I can see it in my head, I can have it in my hand. If I cannot see it in my head, I will never touch the business. So I took my time to learn the business, how the system works, how did I learn the business, guys? Eat the product, use the product, feel the product. Take one product is good enough. You don't need all the product the company is selling. If the company takes away some product, we call it TNA, temporary not available. From 1980s, all the top companies, they're having the same issue. You don't run away because company needs to balance itself. Company is not here for 1% or 2%. Company is here for the good of all. Mr. Harry, this is a startup company. You know it's a startup company. Startup company, many startup company in India, the biggest loss for them the last 2 years is startup companies. India has got the largest startup company. I'm not an Indian, huh? I'm a Malaysian who happen to be an origin from India. But in India, many startup companies started, many didn't take off. One of the biggest failure of startup in India. But have they given up? They're still bringing in new startups. In this kind of business, many, we know in Malaysia, so many companies start up. They didn't even take off. Some crash landed at the takeoff itself. But we must salute the people. Let us now salute them, guys. Say, I do. Mr. Harry, Mr. Charles Shima, Mr. Coach Adi, okay, Coach Damon, and then Nicholas. I work very closely with Nicholas. How hard he's working, I know. Okay, and then the other lady, Charlotte. Even today, we are sending our second shipment to India. We have already finished the first shipment. We are sending second shipment. As fast as they are coming, they are moving the business guys. So we are worried they were not moved. The business product was not moving, but they came. Boom! Why? The guys were my guys in the previous business. I gave them a system, and that's a system I'm trying to give you all. I'm not here to impress you. I'm not in impress game. Today, I went for a movie. I wore my shorts. The other day, my CEO friend called me. A guy I coached when he was 19 years old. Today, he runs his own billboards CEO company. He has got a few companies. Then he said, I feel like seeing you and Bakiam. I haven't seen you for so long. I said, let's meet. Then we met them in a place called Meat Valley. Then he said, wow, it's 2 p.m., 3 p.m., you're in your shorts and all that. I say, yes, I work from home. I come out to enjoy my life. How nice I can say that. I work from home. I come out to enjoy my life. No corporate hustle, no corporate jealousy, no corporate that. So I don't get agitated. I don't get angry because I love what I do. When you love what you do, you work no more, guys. So if you want to make this as a profession, make this your ikigai. The word ikigai means I am where I am 100%, million percent. I don't see the time passing by. Well, how come Dr. Maha talks to them? I don't even see the time when I'm talking to you. I asked my wife, I need to buy an alarm clock. I just bought a small one so I can look at the time. Nobody stops me when I'm speaking. So why should I stop? Even one person is listening, I must go on. But you know, guys, those guys who are looking at the watch, those guys are feeling headache. They are not in love with the business. They are in love with dollars and cents. If you are in this business, you are dollars and cents, please get out. Go and do something else. There are a lot of ways to make money. I'm very serious. Do not punish like how the pilot said, sir, you could have just terminated me. 3 months suspension is a mark, a tarnish mark in my career, sir. He said, no. This will show that you are such a powerful pilot. I don't want to terminate you. Go and watch the movie, guys. I'm so busy. I got a lot of this thing I still can read book. I can still watch movies because why? Wherever I am, whatever I am 100% there. Whatever I am, wherever I am, I'm 100% there. Okay. We are here to change life from poor health and poor wealth. Yes, that's what we are here. Ambassadors of love and peace. Next year, I've never been to Africa at all, but I have, out of the 66,000 people I brought in the previous one, half of them in Africa. Don't you think I love to go to Africa? Of course, I love to go to Africa. Nobody takes me to Africa. Why they don't want to take me to Africa? Because I can do the job from here. And if I'm not sad they don't take me to Africa, because I can do the job from here. Why should I go from point A to point B when I can do it from A itself? If we learn how to do from point A, why must I travel to point B? I'm coming to Africa next year for Tamil, guys. Tamil is my mother tongue. They're having a first Tamil Congress in Nigeria, in Lagos. So I'm going, my friends have invited me. When we heard that the next Tamil Congress is there, we only thought of you, how you're close with African brothers all. So we thought we want to invite you. I said, okay, I will come. Even if I come as a participant, I will come, not even a speaker, because I owe this to my father. I owe this to my father. My father was born in South Africa. His English is immaculate, guys. That's why my English is good. Why? Because Queen's English is always good, because it's Queen's English. But many of us, we work with Queen's English, we think we are the queen and the king. That's the biggest problem. One of the book that changed my life at a very early age, when I did the book as my literature, 2 books, in fact. One is a Nigerian book called the Things Fall Apart. Things Fall Apart. You all should know the author of the book. The other book is The Beautiful Ones Are Not Yet Born. One Nigerian, one Ghanaian book. This book changed my life, guys. This book had a different perception of the white people, okay, because we saw them as masters. We saw my fathers all calling them masters. Dore, Ayah Dore, they call them. Ayah means father. Dore means somebody higher than father. My father all used to call them Dore, Dore, Dore. And I had a dream to become a manager in the estate. Thank God to one uncle. His name is Gopinath. He said, get out from here. I said, why, sir? In that age, when I was in final year in school, my father passed away when I was in 14 years old. We call it Form 3 here. And my father said, if this year, if you don't pass your exam, you know what's your motivation? I will hang you on the tree, upside down, I'll put fire underneath. That is the motivation, guys, we have got. And my father said, if you don't pass, that's what I'm going to do. Say, okay, sir, I'll pass. What do you want? He say, what do you want to be? Doctor. He wants me to become a doctor. Thank God I got my doctorate, but my niece became a medical doctor from Russia. My another niece became a veterinarian doctor from Indonesia. So they saved my life. At least in my family, there are 2 doctors. But you see, he focused on a doctor in the family. He got 2 now. I also now, everybody calls me Dr. Maha, Dr. Maha. And many people from Africa, many people until today, I'm out of the other company, still call me and ask about STC30. I said, okay, I'll tell you this, but I'm no more there. You no more there, sir? Yeah, because they thought I'm a doctor. But that is the beauty of our industry, guys. When I talk to the lawyer, they think I'm a lawyer. When I talk to this thing, they think of this. So wherever you are, you become that. So what do you need to do now? How to use the breath very well. How many of you really want to make 6 figures in 6 months? How many of you? Before I end the session. If you say I do, I will continue. Okay, upon how long I've spoken? I didn't put a clock here. What's the time now, upon? Are you there? Okay.
Now it's 11:42.
Berapa lama I dah cakap?
Oh, berapa lama? You start just now. I didn't time the time.
You must, upon, you are an MC, master ceremony. Okay. I always must, you are the one who must guide me. Okay.
Okay, maybe you got another 10 minutes.
All right, good. Okay. I'm going to finish in 10-15 minutes because time is very essential. Time is very important. Now, how do you use the 6 months now left? First, if you are today joining us today, and within this joining time, you must make a decision. The moment of your decision, your destiny is created. You must not do these 11 things. You must do these 11 things, okay? Let me share this one slide for you, okay, for y'all, because you all are here. And I'm going to share this slide. And then you make a decision today. And I tell you, if you make a decision today, I will guide all those people who make the decision. And my goal is to help you to have the 6-figure income, okay? If it's USD, fantastic. If it's in your currency, it's still fantastic. But let's go for USD, guys, okay? You see, let me share with you. Where do I put that? Okay. I got so many pictures. Let me take it from the group itself. Oh, this is from, let me share with you. System has jammed up a bit. Let me just give a minute. You see the amount of pictures I have? This is how I do my work, guys. You think I'm sitting down quietly? You see, the more you do, the more you get. Massive action, massive results, okay? Now, let me share this with you. I took a picture from somewhere. I changed it to all our people just to show you what we do. Balance is key. Your breath comes in the spiral form like this. This is your number 1 income. It comes in a spiral form to enter through your two nostril. And then it goes and hits your private part, whether you're male or female, that's where your number one is. And that's where the fire is, guys. If that fire doesn't work, then nothing can happen to you. Hangama ho gaya. Can you all see this very clearly, Upon? Because I'm sharing from the phone.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, can you see the number one?
The number 1, 2, 3, can see.
Okay, the number one doesn't trigger, number two won't work. Number two doesn't trigger, number three won't work. Number four don't trigger, number five won't work. Number five won't work, then you won't be a man of wisdom. You always will be working, but no results will be coming. And there are people who went and educated, become doctor, become lawyer, become engineer. They are called upper six. That means they're already educated here. This is working, but the 1, 2, 3 is not working. This is what my hero in Malaysia, Do Re Mi, he call it Do Re Mi. Your do doesn't work, I do. When you say I do to your wife or a husband, you are saying from that bottom part there. That is the one that must trigger you. That is the one we call mother on earth. Okay, this is your mother. There's a father in heaven above my head. There must be mother on earth. And that mother on earth is here. And this is the energy, guys, the feminine energy. We call it Fem9. Upon write for me, F-E-M, Fem9. That means feminine. There are 9 energies within me, 9 energies above. These 9 energies must become aligned. So many people, why this number one is not working? Because of fear factor. You're very scared of what other people will say. That's the biggest killer of all killers. When I did at the age of 22, this business in a different brand called Amway, I did part-time for 5 years. I was staying in a village in Sentul. My sisters were staying with me, and I brought them down from my estate to raise them up together with me. When my elder sister all that is, every time I'll come back about 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Then next day I have to go to work 7 o'clock. My sisters always say one word. What will the neighbors say? What will these people say? My only answer to them is, they got no time to take time to make time to think about them. What makes you think that they are taking time to think about us? They got no time to take time to think about themselves. What makes you think they're taking time to think about us? This is the biggest killer that stops people, guys. It's not the product. It's not the company. It's not the plan. It's not Mr. Harry. It's you yourself. Because your fear factor. If you have a fear, you cannot win this game. First, overcome the fear. How do you overcome the fear? What is giving you the fear? Find out that first. Stop that first. That fear must be overcome. When I was speaking to Leela, then Leela said, Dr. Maha, after listening to you, I think I want to resign from my job. So many years that's one that triggered my cancer. I want to resign. Why I openly tell you that she has got cancer? Why? Because she asked to, wherever it is, she can. If she says, no, Dr. Maha, please don't mention, I won't mention. But today's doctors are openly telling patients, you got cancer. Why? They want to overcome the fear. But many of the doctors give them the fear. That fear becomes the cancer for them. Whatever food you're eating, guys, please don't check your calorie, don't check your diet. If you feel like eating, eat. Because the moment you start checking, it becomes toxic for you. Please remember that. Don't worry about diet. I always tell diet means you die at somewhere. The word diet means, upon write for me this, diet means, do I eat that? Do I eat that? The word do said, yes, do I? You eat because your body wants the food. If your body is craving for say, cockerel or some fish, that means something in your body is lacking protein. If the one wants you to eat something seafood, maybe it's lacking, your body is lacking magnesium or calcium or something, or iron. So whatever your body is lacking, your nose, the one that triggers. Malaysia, we call rice nasi. Nasi in ancient Tamil, ancient Indian, ancient Sanskrit means nose. Your nose is your first most important. Your breath comes to your nose is triggered first. So the nose is the one tell, go and eat this, go and eat that. In the morning, you get up, you feel like eating something. That means your nose is the one got the message from all your cells. And the main guys asking for that particular food. If you go there and then you change the food, they get very, very angry. The cells get very angry, guys. Each cell's got character. Each cell's got personalities. There are good cells, there are bad cells, there are ugly cells. Next week, I'll ask Pokodi she's a stem cell therapist. I'll ask her to talk about how our cells work. I'm also bringing in a doctor who is a recognized, WHO recognized wellness medical doctor. And he also will be talking that. I already got 2 other doctors. Very soon they all be talking, guys. But we will be focusing on wellness. Company has got Dr. P.S. Raj. He will be focusing on the sickness part. So if you have sick people, take to Dr. P.S. Raj. You have wellness people, bring to us. We will guide them, coach them, how not to go to that table of the doctors. Okay. That's number 1. What about number 2? Number 2 doesn't trigger. The number 2 is near your umbilical cord. And that's the most important one. And the number 2 doesn't trigger means why it doesn't trigger? Because guilty feeling. Something you did long time ago, and that is haunting you now. And you go and watch Deadpool. He said, don't worry about what has happened. There is no past. There's no past at all. And that is my belief very much in depth, very much in me now, after what I went through last year. There's no such thing as past. It's dead and gone. There's no such thing as future. It's yet to be born. Whatever you do in the moment of now, in the number 1, is you're creating. And that creation will right away all this guilty feeling. So if you suppose you're supposed to take road A, you miss the road, GPS will take road B. That's all. Miss a take. Mistake means miss a take. So cut away your guilty feeling. The third one, I'll stop at number 3 now. Next week, I'll 4, 5, 6, if you all allow me. Number 3, why the number 3 doesn't trigger? Number 3 is where your heart is. If your number 3 doesn't trigger, don't go out from the house to do anything, guys. If you don't love what you do, don't go and kill people by talking to them on something you don't love to do. If Dr. Maha talks, he can talk forever because he loves what he does. And that's number 3. And number 3 is very important for our culture. Number 3 is very important for network marketing. Number 3 is everything. That's why you can see the 3 spears, the trident. And that trident is in the heart. If you put it the other way around, if I turn it the other way around, it becomes a trident. Okay, that trident also symbolized in Islam, is also symbolized in everywhere. That 3 is your heart, guys. And heart is blocked by shame. We feel shame about ourselves. People make us feel shameful. And we think that we are shameful people. And that is why it is 3 doesn't trigger. No matter how much you study, how much you grade, you are upper 6. And then no point, the 7 powers of the ocean, 7 powers of the music, 7 powers of anything cannot help you. You must trigger this flow first down number 1. Okay. So how do you do that? Just take 1 Rosenta in the morning. Zeroize your complaining, guys. Complaining makes you common and plain. First, stop doing that. Complaining in God, ing, anything ing in English means in God or in grace. So stop complaining, 0 complaining. Take hot bath, 1 hot bath a day. 2 liters of water per day. Drink 2 liters of water per day. 3 hours outside per week. 3 hours outside every week. I do that more than 3 hours. 4 days of lifting weights weekly. 5 minutes of cold shower every day. 6 hours of exercise per week. 7,000 steps a day. We say 10,000 now. 8 hours sleep per night. This is what we are lacking, but I cover it with nap. Either 8 hours of sleep or 1 hour of power nap is very powerful. What is a power nap? When you sleep, when you wake up, you don't know where you are. Thomas Edison takes about 8 power naps every day. Cats take power nap. Okay, 9 minutes stretching per day, 10 minutes of morning sunlight. All the 10 you do, number 1 you don't do, guys. As long as you stop doing number 1, you'll win the game. You cannot change the company, so don't complain about the company. You cannot change your leader who doesn't listen to you. Don't try to change him. You cannot change your upline. Don't try to change. I'm not in the changing game. I'm in the game of changing myself, my inner self. Rosenta will do that for you. ROC, Register of Companies, they call it. Okay. For me, ROC begins with Rosenta. When I rock inside, I'll rock outside, guys. So Rosenta is very important. The other thing very important is not how much you earn, but how much you save. In bad times like this, any dollar you save is a good dollar. So any dollar you save is a money earned. The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clason is one of the first books my mentor, my boss, my everybody, my everything made me to read. And it's a very old book, but that book teaches you how to earn a dollar, save 10% of a dollar. We call it 10% for saving, 10% for teething, 10% for your family. Very, very important. Okay. The other day I went for a function. I won the first lucky draw, and the person who won the first lucky draw, Mr. Ron Sullivan, and then he kept the envelope for me up almost for 1 month. When I met him, he gave me the envelope, not even open. I said, why you didn't open it? You should have taken the money. I gave you the ticket. I thought you will take. He said, no, sir, that's yours. When we were there, I gave him 100 ringgit. You'd keep the 100 ringgit. I'll take 100 ringgit. I'll take the 200 ringgit. Another lady came from nowhere. She says, sir, I'm not eaten. Can I have 20 ringgit? I gave her the 100 ringgit. See, universe always will create universe share. You don't have to worry. You don't have to say when the universe will come. The universe will then know when to send, how to take the money from you. So 300 came, 100 for universe, 100 for him, 100 for me. Fair enough. Fair deal. That money was not mine. It was universe, guys. This I learned from this man, George Clason. Okay. All the while I thought this man was involved for it, but only now I realized this is the guy. Okay. The other one book is you must read is Oak Mandino's The Greatest Salesman in the World. He talks about Jesus Christ there, and he talks about the greatest salesman because never, never, never give up. And Oak Mandino says, so long as there is breath in me, that long will I persist. For now I know if I persist long enough, I shall win. I shall persist, I shall win. So I insist, if you want this win this game, persist in the game, guys. Never give up until you get what you want. Do until it's done. There are 18 of you, exactly 9 people. 9 is an infinite number. I will end with this powerful statement. Get up in the morning and say thank you for your breath. Learn to say thank you. Only don't say thank you when you get money. That's the wrong thing to do. Many of us say, when I get the money, I'll help the person. When I get the money, I'll do this. When I get the money, first you must have the bread when you get the money. No point in being sickly when you get the money, guys. So number 1, say thank you, I got the bread. Number 2, how should I preserve the bread? In our culture, we do 10 minutes of meditation. Your culture, so they teach meditation. Whichever culture you belong, YouTube is teaching everybody now. And you learn how to do meditation. If you cannot learn to do meditation, if you cannot go out and see the sun for 10 minutes, take Rosenta. 1 Rosenta will do all that for you. It will keep your child inside you in balance. It will keep your child outside you in balance. When both are balanced, you become the law to attract things, guys. Law of attraction is you, not outside of you. 1 Rosenta. Why Rosenta? Is made from the womb of the plant. If you and I are made from the womb of our mother, Rosenta is made from the womb of the plant, and it's a Bulgarian rose, and that rose gives you the power. The red color rose gives the power to trigger your number 1. When the number 1 is triggered, you become an ace, guys. Dines. The word Dines means the word Dian in ancient time, D-I-Y-N in Philippines. Dian means breath. Dian means breath in 1 line. The 1 line takes care of your 7 organs, right until it pokes inside you like a King Arthur's poking inside you. It pokes your head and then it triggers you. You become like a blooming flower for you. Then every day you become like that. Whatever you touch, it becomes a Midas touch. When you speak with power. When you do it power. And that is how you get what you want. You become excellent before you start. You don't become excellent at the end of the game. You just pick up at the end of the game. How many of you like that? How many of you like that, guys? I want to just pick up my success, guys. I'm not going to run after my success. How many of you want that? If you say I do, then I'm going to give you 1 power line how to do the next 30 days. Whatever you do 30 days, that's what you become. Okay, whatever you do the next 30 days, that's what you become. Rosita, yeah, I do. Fantastic. Just 30 days. If there are 18 of you, just 1 of you do, the 18 will get the power. If the 18 of you, 180 will get the power. 180 will do, 1,800 will get the power. That's what we did in pandemic. We cannot talk much. We cannot do much. We did, guys. If you can do what I tell you to do, you will get what you are supposed to get. Okay? Next 30 days, don't do the first thing. 0, complaining. Do the 11 things every day. Habit means half a bit becomes a habit. I don't like smoking. Suppose somebody come and say, hey, just try, just take one stick. I'm not asking love, one stick only. I take one stick today, tomorrow one stick, the next one stick, next one stick, then it becomes a habit. From a small path, it becomes a neural highway. That is how our habits are created. And if you want to slow down, then you have to step by step slow down. Straight away slow down, it will kill you. So when people are drunkard, they become drunkard every day, they drink alcohol, doctors won't stop the alcohol immediately. Otherwise, they'll have a lot of symptoms. They slow down. Same thing. So now I want to increase my success. I must have that habit. First thing, I get up in the morning, take Rosanta, balance my breath. Number 2, I must talk to 3 people or 5 people or 10 people every day. 3 people, if I don't have a Zoom, I don't know how to use a Zoom. Where do I get these 3 people, Dr. Maha? Bible says, Quran says, everybody is God's energy, and God's energy is in front of you. Just talk to them. How do I talk to a person who's totally stranger to me? Smile. First thing, balance your breath. Second thing, smile. When you smile, your breath is balanced. When you try to smile, it's not balanced, guys. It's a fake smile. When inside is balanced, outside will be a beautiful smile. You'll be a Mona Lisa smile. And Mona Lisa smile will be the smile a man can have, a woman also can have. So let's have a Mona Lisa smile in the morning. Look in the mirror and say, hi, Mona Lisa, how are you? Mona is inside you, the red color. Lisa is inside you, the red color. So Mona Lisa is giving you the feminine power that you need. Ladies need the feminine power. Male also need the feminine power. Where is this feminine power now? It is from the red. It will spread into like a plant. It will go the sideways. Sideways to meet you in the top there. And when they are going sideways, we call it Ra here. They call it Ja here. We call it Raja. I'm the king before I become a king. So Mona Lisa smile. Okay, thank you. Okay. So do that. Breath balance, smile balance. Next, what do you do? Whenever you see someone, smile at them. You say, hi, how are you? Good morning to you. Say good morning to me. If you have a child, say, oh, your child is so beautiful. How are you? Tell it with your heart. Don't tell it because you want them. Tell it sincerely to them. Yesterday, one incident happened to me and my wife. We wanted to buy a washing machine. And only yesterday I realized one of the most unique creation of mankind is washing machine. And our wives will thank us for that. I will thank that person for that, so that the washing machine is doing most of the job. And now, when we were hungry, we went to the neighbor's shop to eat. Then one boy came, and the boy came to enroll me into something where we can get some free Domino pizza. Okay, Domino pizza. Now, I smiled at him, he smiled at me. I said, what is this? Tell me. He said, 20 ringgit, sir. I said, okay. Now, man, I'll give you the 20 ringgit. Then I said, how long you're doing this? I'm doing, sometimes, sir, I was a very good businessman, but pandemic, everything dropped. Today, I'm doing this. I said, are you married? Say, I'm married. How many children? 2 children. What's the name? Ashwarya and Akasha. I said, fantastic. So why not you contact me? And I give you my number. He said, what's your name, sir? I'm saying, Mahadevan, Dr. Maha. Sir, you are Dr. Maha, sir. I heard about you. He said, where you heard? I come for one of your supply thing. You have so spoken there. I've seen you there, sir. Okay, good. God brought us together again. If you say hi to my WhatsApp, then I'll share something with you. See how it works. People think I must go and see this guy, go and talk all the guy, talk on Facebook. No. Anyone that comes to you, they are sent to you. Always remember, anyone that stands beside you, they are sent to you. And then you are worrying about prospect, but the guy in front of you are not talking. So God is answering a prayer whenever somebody is standing beside you. It's your duty to smile and talk to them. There are a lot of talented people here, but most of us are talented inside. Any talent inside is called latent. There's no point. Any talent being used is called talent. L-A-T-N must become T-A-L-E-N-T. Okay? So smile and just say hi. And then after that, you just chat. It will come naturally for you guys. If you speak from your heart, you don't need script. If you are trying to speak, then you need script, guys. But the script will be very simple. I am in a business that I'm helping people. You not be a Dr. Maha to talk like that. I'm in a business where I help people to go global. Oh, how do you do that? If you give me some time, I will, in WhatsApp, I'll send you everything. I don't present to people. I will send the PPT. If the guy reads the PPT and then calls me, I will work with the guy. Okay? And I will follow up within 24 hours or 48 hours. 3 times I follow up. After that, if the guy doesn't move, then I don't waste my time. Time is precious. That's how I bring in people, guys. So if you can talk to 3 people in the morning, why we say 3 people those days? Because we have to travel a lot. Malaysia traffic jam, India traffic jam, Indonesia traffic jam, Nigeria traffic jam. How can you see 10 people one day? 1 breakfast appointment, 1 lunch appointment, 1 dinner appointment. And that's what we normally do. Today, I can have 1 Zoom meeting with 10 people, 2 Zoom meeting with 10 people, 3 Zoom meeting with 10 people. In a day, I can have 30 meetings, Zoom meeting. That's what I did during pandemic. Nobody is doing it. That's all. Somebody thinks that somebody is doing it. Somebody thinks that everybody is doing it, but nobody is doing it. That is why nobody is coming for our thing. I don't blame anyone. But I learned from my mentor, keep on doing. One day it will explode. And I know this would explode, guys, because I made a decision on 17th of July that I am in here and I'm going to make many people to become like me. So if you really want to game this one, follow me, not because to make me powerful, I'm already am, not because to make me popular, I'm already am. Make yourself because you can leave something for your family. Not how long you live doesn't matter. You're 83, 62, 61, 16 years old, doesn't really matter. How you live matters most, guys. Today in Malaysia, very scary. Out of 10 youth, 1 is attempting suicide. Out of ladies, 86%, 16% before pandemic, now almost 84%. Very scary. People are just walking off and just dropping off because of loan sharks, because a lot of problems, guys. Why not? You do your part. God has given you some license, not to kill, but to build. Why not we do our part, guys? Just talk to 3 people a day. Just do your part. The universe does its part. Every day until today, I make sure that I talk to someone. How they see me, that's not my business. But how I see them is my business. So can you all do that? Balance your breath in the morning, Rosenta, together with urbanism, Sun's urbanism will remove your toxic that you had last night. Whether you had a quarrel with your wife, whether you had a quarrel with a neighbor's wife, whether you had a quarrel with a neighbor's uncle, auntie, whoever, whatever quarrel you have, every quarrel will be converted to toxic. Remember that. Every fight you make, every shout you make will be converted to toxic. And then every thought you have on somebody, jealous, bad, or anger, will be converted to toxic. I learned how to not to convert toxic because I gave my life to a guru master for 10 years. They will protect me. When I'm speaking like here, I don't get jealousy eating me. Whenever people are jealous of me, it will bounce back to them 10 times. Because I'm protected by the universal energy. So I know how to do that. You don't know how to do that, don't go to the public, guys. Very important, very dangerous. No matter who, no matter how, you will be beaten up. Be very, very careful when you're in the public. How do I know a guy is being beaten up in the public? His throat will go down. When he speaks, there will be no voice speaking. Very important. When I speak, my voice go higher and higher and higher. It's not that I'm praising myself. That's universal energy working through me. I just become a tool for the universal energy. I never become a toy for anybody. So you want to win the game, take care of your breath in the morning. With urbanism, urbanism will remove all the fats that's tagging along with your organs. Some people like to tag along with us, guys, like passengers. We don't want passengers, they want messengers. So you don't want passengers on your this thing. Take the suns in the morning. It will remove all the fats, toxics in the morning. The night, guy, the moons will remove all the fats on your organs. That's why at 62, I'm even becoming better. People have told me, Dr. Maha, you look much younger than now. Now you're much younger. Okay, so I say thank you so much. That's all. I will never say, oh, I'm young because of this. I will say thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Because I'm thanking the universe. Number 3, take the coffee, guys. Don't listen to some people. Coffee is not good. Coffee is not good. Maybe not good for them. I love to drink coffee. Now after this, I'll try to go and get my own coffee. And coffee, Ace Brew coffee is fantastic because we got monk fruit there, which can be taken by diabetic. That is what we call as something to balance your diabetic this. Okay, that is a very famous thing. Indians like to use that to balance the sugar. Okay, so even now it doesn't come in my mouth now, but there is that. Okay, I'm not worried. I don't even have to know the scientific name, this name. I don't. Somebody tells me it's good, I take. I only go for the benefits, guy. So take the 3 products. The other products, now learn the products. I won't talk about the products because I have not got testimonies myself of the products. I got the testimony for Rosenta myself. I got a testimony for the urbanism myself. I got the testimony of the coffee myself. So when I speak from my heart. I won't use that guy's testimony, this guy's testimony, I won't use that. If Leela's testimony, I'll let her talk about testimony. And somebody say cancer, then I'll bring Leela in. Somebody says this, I'll bring that person in. Somebody says, Dr. Ma, can you send me testimony? I don't have testimony. I send the previous company's testimony. That company had the testimony. I was there. That company helped. Previous company had, I can help. Because everything is the same, guys. Don't be caught with brand. A brand is a brand, is a brand, is a brand. Be caught with your brand. So number one, say thank you to the brand. Number two, balance your breath with Rosenta. Balance your body with urbanism. Balance your whole cells with Ace Brew. You will become a brewing ace in Dines. Number 5, please talk to someone every day about Dines, guys. When I'm committed 100%, and I don't worry who says what. I'm not interested in that. Somebody talks about negative about Dines, it's your problem, not my problem. Somebody talks so highly about Dines, it's his goodness, not mine. I have not gained that yet. So I work very hard. I say, thank you, fantastic, congratulations. Oh God, if he can do it, I can do it. I never feel jealous for anybody's success. If somebody wants a BMW, suppose if like now Julian came here, she wants a BMW. The first thing somebody buys BMW in the car, in the jig. You should be the first one to congratulate. Because you ask the universe that, the universe has sent somebody there. If you feel jealous, one iota of jealousy, you are blocking your own BMW to come for you. That's why many people come, many people fail. Only a few win, and the few are very miserable. Why? They're always talking about negative. They're always complaining. They're always jealous of other people's success. Jealousy is the biggest killer of all killers, guys. Bruce Lee died at the age of 32 because of pure jealousy. P. Ramlee, my hero, died at the age of 44 because of pure jealousy. My father died at 51 because of pure jealousy. Pure jealousy is the biggest killer of all killers, guys. That is why in the Bible, in Islam, in everywhere they say, in Muslims, they like to say, Inshallah, Inshallah. Insha means inner shine to God. Inner shine God's. Inner shine is God. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum assalam. May there be peace with you. Muslims protect themselves in that way. How do I protect? Atiti Devo Bhava. Guess is God. When I eat, I say, Annadana Sukino Bhavantu. Everything is yours, not mine. When I talk, I am not talking. You are talking. Loka Samasta Sukino Bhavantu. Sarve Jana Sukino Bhavantu. Sarva Jiva Jantu Sukino Bhavantu. May everyone be happy. May human beings be happy. May even the people in the smallest hole be happy. I even now only I'm telling you this, but always I pray that, I tell that. If you do your prayers well, the universe also sees that. Now, after all this, you have done that, before you go to sleep, you don't have to say loud. You say, thank you, God, for the day, whether good or bad, ugly, I transfer to you. You know what to do it. If it's good, give it to me more. If it's bad, remove it and do something about it. If this guy upon did something bad for me, please clean his mind, bring it back to me clean. Okay, this guy is very ugly. Whether you want to keep him with me or whether you want to do, you do, God. I'm not going to do anything. I surrender to you. Morning, you say thank you. Night, you surrender. Every day you do that. You don't have to worry where your success is coming from. One day, somehow, you'll be shining like a rock here. And I assure you, if these 30 days, if you do this, you don't have to worry about anything else. And I gave you my own PowerPoint, last week's PowerPoint to y'all. And in that PowerPoint, there is a video on vibration by Bob Proctor. There is a video on Nikola Tesla's 3690. If you do that every day without fail, success will come running looking for you. You don't have to run anywhere. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Let's rock on. This is the beginning. Now is the time. If we can do it, I can do it. We can do it. Let's rock on, guys. Over to you, Apon.
Oh, thank you so much, Dr. Ma. Thank you so much for all of us here. Congratulations until the end of the session. And most important thing, make decision. Our guru, Dr. Ma, in Bondrich, John Kennedy said, believe, decide, and begin. Once we believe, we have to decide we want or not. Once we decided, begin to do it. With that, I think all of us deserve this time, listen to Dr. Maha and take this knowledge, go out and apply, because knowledge is not power, apply knowledge is power. Thank you very much, Dr. Maha. Once again, thank you everybody who's here at this moment. So let's come together and make it happen for ourselves. All right. Let's come together and say these powerful words. Deal with confidence, Dynasty Global.
Upon
Let's
you, upon do me a favor.
Yes.
Right away, you upload the thing to YouTube. I'll send to everybody.
All right. I will.
And put the title, like today's title. Okay. And the today's title will be 30 days, 30 days power.
All
Do
right.
it
Okay.
now, 30 days power.
All right,
Okay.
sir.
All right. That's
Okay,
all.
let's
Thank you so much.
come together. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, come say together. Deal with confidence, Dynasty Global. Okay, and
Okay.
We deal with confidence.
yes,
Dynasty
deal
Global.
with global.
Deal
Deal with
with
confidence.
confidence.
Thank you very much. I love you. Thank you.
That's
Good
guys.
night,
That's
Laila
strong.
Talk.
That's Bye, Lila. Okay.
Okay,
With
bye.
confidence. Bye bye. Bye bye. That's
Okay,
strong.
bye.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
all right, end the session.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Upon